First, we talked about replication being integral to the disaster recovery and business continuity plans of our organizations. Then we talked about local versus remote replication. Local replication includes technologies like snapshots and clones, where the source data and the copy data reside in the same system at the same site. So obviously they're of no use to you if that system or that site goes up in flames. Remote replication, on the other hand, has the source and the copy datasets in separate systems and at separate locations, allowing you to lose a single system or even an entire location, like a data center, and not lose your replica copy of your data. Then we talked about synchronous remote replication and how it offers zero data loss, but at the cost of performance. Long distances between your source and target systems, if you're using synchronous replication, increase that performance hit. Asynchronous replication, though, has no performance overhead and can be used over distances of thousands of miles, but at the massive cost of potential data loss. Asynchronous replication works on a lazy replication mechanism, where data is often replicated at specified intervals. The lower the interval, the less data that you run the risk of losing. Then we talked about a couple of important terms. First up was recovery point objective. RPO tells us how much data we risk losing, or the time to which we can recover a system relative to the time of a disaster. An RPO, let's say of 15 minutes, tells us that we can recover an application or a service to how it was 15 minutes before a disaster struck. RTO, recovery time objective, tells us how long it will take us to have things back up and running. And this concludes our lesson on storage replication technologies. You should now be prepared to pass the replication related questions on the CompTIA Storage Plus exam. My name's Nigel Poulton and I've been your instructor.